Hello everyone, today we're going to talk a little bit about filming yourself on a budget. Most of us don't have access to professional grade equipment, but that doesn't mean that your video should look like it was filmed on a 1980s camcorder. With under $100 in equipment, you can film yourself and make it look professional and make it look clean. There is one exception to that though. It depends on your phone. I'm filming this all on my phone, which is an older Android device. If you have a halfway modern phone, you should be able to film yourself very well with it. Now, if you're using a flip phone, you may need to upgrade, and that will break that $100 budget. A good purchase that's not a lot of money is a tripod. Right now, I'm using a selfie stick with tripod legs. I think I paid about $20 for this on Amazon. There are a variety of different tripods you can select. If you're using your phone, you'll want to make sure that you have one that will hold your phone as you record. The next thing that we want to talk about is lighting. Right now, I'm just using natural light from a window and the lights in my apartment to light this footage. If you don't necessarily have access to good natural lighting, an easy way to correct this is with a cheap ring light. Over the last few years, ring lights have become incredibly popular with YouTubers, and this has driven the prices down. You can now find a lower end ring light for under $50 on Amazon. The key with lighting is trying to give yourself an even tone and making sure that you're not blown out. So for example, I'm using natural light, and this morning the sun was so bright that I look like a ghost. Audio is incredibly important. You can use your onboard microphone, but if you want better quality, you can get a lavalier microphone from Amazon. The microphone that I'm using was about $30, and it's a big improvement over my onboard mic. Be sure to test your mic to see if you have good sound levels and that things aren't too loud or too quiet. The setup will really depend on your voice. I'm quite loud, so I have to set up my microphone further away from my mouth. Another important thing to consider is your background. There are a lot of people who believe in using a plain background. If you want, you can go out and buy a backdrop, but they can be quite expensive. Why not just use the space that you live in? Make it look natural, show some of your interests, and if you don't have that kind of space, it's quite easy to just put together a shelf with some of your interests and put it behind you as you film. The last thing we're going to want to think about is editing. No one is perfect the first time. Now, if you're a person that just wants to run through and film, that's okay. Personally, I believe in making things look clean and professional, and we can do that by using products in Adobe Creative Cloud. Let's jump into editing inside of Adobe Premiere Rush, and you can download this from adobe.com. All you have to do is log in with your UTSA credentials and select Adobe Rush and download it to your computer. Once you've downloaded Creative Cloud and installed Premiere Rush, select Create New Project. Browse your computer and select the folder that contains your video clips. Keep in mind that you can import audio, video, and still images. Once inside the folder, select the clips that you would like to import. When you're finished, select Create. Now we're in the main program. At the top left, you'll see an area to add media and view your library. In the middle, you'll see your video, at the bottom, a timeline, and over on the right, your tools. To get a rough idea of the transition between clips, select the blue playhead and move it across your video. You can also select play. To trim a clip, all you need to do is to click and drag on the edge to make your piece shorter. Now let's look at some tools. If you choose the Type tool at the top right, you'll get a variety of different templates. Select the one you like by double-clicking on it. You can then edit your type and type options. You can trim type the same way you trim your video. Find the edge, click, and drag. If you would like to add a transition between scenes, select the Transition tool. It has options for cross dissolve, dip to white, and dip to black. The Color tool allows you to edit the color of clips using presets and sliders. Speed allows you to change the speed of a selected clip. You can do this to make things appear to move faster or slower. Audio lets you change the volume of a clip. Crop allows you to change the size of your video for different platforms. To make your file into a video, select the Share option at the top of the screen. If you'd like to save it on your computer, choose the folder and adjust the settings. There are also options to send your video directly to social media sites. When you have your settings right, select Export.